Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and having good health. So today we have topic. This is the covalent compound and their properties. So let's discuss first that what are mainly the covalent compounds. When going to talk about the covalent compounds, so the compounds that are formed by mutual sharing of electrons, these compounds are known as covalent compounds, and the bond that is going to be exist between them, it is the covalent bond. So the covalent compounds have covalent bond between them, and this bond is very strong bond. And the second, this bond exists between the non-metals. Non-metals, these are the group 5 to 7A elements, and their property is they can gain the electrons and they can easily be changed into the anions as well. So let's discuss the properties of the covalent compounds. Mainly when we are having the covalent compounds, they have simple low melting points and boiling points. They have low melting points and they have low boiling points. So this is the first property of the covalent compounds. Second, we have the covalent compounds are basically non-electrolyte. They are non-electrolyte. So the term electrolyte is new to you. Electrolyte basically are the substances when they are dissolved in water, then they can conduct electricity. On the other hand, the substances that are electrolyte dissolved in water, they can conduct electricity. On the other hand, the covalent compounds are non-electrolyte. Non-electrolyte means they can't conduct electricity when they are in the solution form. So this is the second property of the covalent compounds. They are non-electrolyte in their solution form. Next we have the third one property of the covalent compound is this. The bond in covalent compounds, they are directional. Directional bonds are the covalent bond. How these are directional? When we have a bond between HCl, here we have the mutual sharing of electron between hydrogen and the chlorine. Chlorine is having partial negative charge and the hydrogen is having partial positive charge. Now, the bond is directional from positive to the negative end. So, there is a direction of the bond. Next, we have the fourth one point of or the property of the covalent compound is that the reactions of the covalent compounds. We are going to talk about the reactions of the covalent compound, then their reactions are slower as compared to the ionic compounds. So their reactions are slow as compared to the ionic compounds. On the other hand, the reactions of the ionic compounds are faster because they are already in the form of ions. But in ionic compound, the reactions are slower because they are in the molecular form. So this is the fourth one property of the covalent compounds. Next we have the properties of the covalent compound. That is the fifth one property is the covalent compounds are of two types. First we have polar covalent compounds and the second we have non-polar covalent compounds. So polar and non-polar covalent compounds, there are two types of the covalent compounds. When we are going to talk about the polar covalent compounds, these are soluble in polar solvents. Now, what are the polar solvents? For example, we have water molecule, it is a polar solvent. We have alcohols, these are the polar solvents, while the non-polar covalent compounds are only soluble in non-polar solvents. So this is the theory of like dissolve like dissolve like. Like dissolve like mean the polar compounds will be soluble in polar solvents and the non-polar compounds will be soluble in non-polar solvents. So this is the theory of like dissolve like. And the non-polar solvents example, we have benzene, its formula is C6H6. We have acetone, its formula is C3H6O. So these two are the non-polar solvents. Along with we have also third one example, that is carbon tetrachloride. Its formula is CCl4. Next, the sixth one point or the property of the covalent compounds is this: the crystals of the covalent compounds mainly are composed of the molecules, not the ions. They are basically formed of the molecules. For example, if we have HF, the next will be the bond HF, then we have HF. So basically they are consisting of the molecules, not on the ions. So this is a simple overview about the properties of the covalent compounds. I hope you guys understand about the topic, and if you have any queries, you may ask me about in the comment section and I will get back to you guys soon. And the next topic we will discuss about the properties of the metals. This is also a very interesting topic in which we will discuss the properties of the metals in detail. For that time, keep learning and have a good day. Allah Hafiz.